Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Kelly, also known as RowRow and Kades, and this is a podcast all about everything I've been knitting, crocheting and designing over the last couple of weeks. So welcome. This is episode 82. Welcome to everybody. I have a lot of new subscribers after doing the summer tea video, so welcome to all of you guys if you're watching this. It's really nice to have you. I did a little happy dance at every single one every time the number went up, so yeah, it's really nice, and I will definitely be doing more content like that because you all seem to enjoy it. So yeah, and it's nice to have a little deep dive into Ravelry and have a look at like stuff that not everybody's looking at. Like a lot of you have said in the comments of that video that like it's nice to see different stuff instead of the same things over and over again, and I think a lot of podcasters just show the big guys, and it's like there's loads of patterns. You don't need to just go to the big guys. No. Anyway, so this week I have really been concentrating on one thing and one thing only, the last 2 weeks I should say, which is my Rococo. It is not finished, but I'm so close. I'm really like, I'm at a point now where I'm desperate for a new cast on, and I'm like picking things up, and I just really want to get them off my needles. I'm done with them. It's been going on too long. But obviously because I've had design work to do in between, like things that are knitted just for me, like do take me ages because I don't get a lot of time on them. I have to prioritise other stuff. But we're getting there with Rococo, and I will show you in a minute. What was I going to say? Obviously I had the Athenaeum tea done and finished, and that is now in testing. Over on Patreon, we're actually on our quarterly Crack the Whip Mal. So I'm trying really hard to just get some whips finished. Really hard. So let me show you what I've got. So we'll start with Rococo because I did mention it. So if you are regular and you know what's gone on with Rococo, it has taken me an age to knit this jumper. I've had the pattern, somebody bought it for me such a long time ago, must at least 3 years ago, and it's been on my Make 9 every single year since I started doing a Make 9, and I kept like not getting around to doing it, and this year I was determined, so I put it at the top of my Make 9 because I tried to do them in order. I put it at the top of my Make 9, like this is the first thing you're doing this year. I thought I wasn't recording then, that would have been a disaster. So I have got on with it, but I've really struggled to get gauge. It's a really awkward one because her yarn on the Ravelry page and then a yarn in the pattern is different. I can't remember which way around it is, but I think the Ravelry page says it's DK, but then the yarn in the pattern is more of an Aran. Yeah, and that was difficult, and so I tried numerous times to get gauge on DK, just like stash I had in the house, and couldn't. So then I ended up getting an Aran yarn because I don't have a lot of Aran stash. I got an Aran yarn and I got close to gauge. So I think gauge is 19 stitches, and I ended up with 20 stitches on totally different needles that she had it on. So I got 20 stitches, and I thought that I'd gone for a bigger size than I have, but I haven't. Stupidly, I've still picked the size that I would have went for even if I'd got gauge. So when I tried it on the other day without sleeves in, which I'll go like this and pop a picture up. Once I'd finished the body, I popped this picture up into my Discord, and it's tighter than I wanted it to be. It's more fitted. I didn't want it to be fitted. I wanted it to be quite a loose fit. But it's there now, and I ain't pulling this out and doing it again. And plus, I don't think I'd have enough yarn. It's quite a dense fabric. It's yeah, it's like a thick gauge. So it's going to be difficult to show you because I'm doing my sleeves 2 at a time. So let me, is that the back or the front? I don't know. Have I weaved that end in or something? Oh, I've weaved the end in. What a divvy. I don't know which one's the back or the front. This is the back. Right. Okay, so the body is done. I can show you so much. Obviously, you've seen all the yoke and everything. It is absolutely stunning, but it is incredibly heavy. Yeah, it's just a really dense fabric. It's like, you won't be able to tell, but yeah, it's just thick. It's all twisted rib on the end as well. It did ask for a tubular bind off, but oh, I didn't have it in me. And I don't, to be honest with you, I don't really like the look of the tubular bind off all that much on some things. It's not my favourite. So my sleeves are both on the same needle. And we're this far. So yeah, I'm about, I would say, the elbow. I've got one, it's on my size, I decrease every 6 rounds. I've just finished a decrease. Yes, I've just finished a decrease. So I've got another 6 rounds and one more decrease, and then I have to work straight until it's a measurement, which is practically at the measurement, I would think. Yeah, it's not far off because it's about the same as the body. So, and then you've got a bit of this patterning on the bottom before the ribbed cuff. So that's what I've got left. So one more decrease and then get it to a certain length, and then bit of pattern, which is about 20 odd rows of pattern, and there's bobbles. But bit of pattern and then the cuff, and then I'm done. I'm finished. My Rococo is done. It is going to be the thickest, woolliest jumper that I think I own. Like, it's, oh, I can't explain how heavy it is. It's crazy. So, where's my other ball of yarn? Down on the floor, of course it is. So I was using, what was I using? Have I got a label? No. It is, I'm pretty sure it's Drops Nepal in the purple mix colourway. I think it's just wool. Maybe it's got a bit of alpaca in. So there's a few long hairs. I think it's got alpaca in it. I can't remember. Do you know what? I'm going to be a good podcaster and go and get a ball. 2 minutes. Right. So it is Drops Nepal. And it is 65% wool and 35% alpaca. And this is colour 4434, which is called Purple Mix. It is really beautiful. And I love it. I do love it. It's just, I'm really sick of it now. I am really sick of it now. I just want it done. But not long. I'm really at the home stretch. So, and that's all I've really been knitting on the last week or so. So, because I just want it done. So fingers crossed the next time you see me, episode 83. I won't be wearing it, but I'll be showing you it. Well, I might be wearing it because this is England, and who knows what the summer/spring will bring. Doing rhymes again. Right. I haven't been working on a lot, so this is what I'm saying to you. It was mainly Rococo. But I did, that was mostly last week, because I was like, do you know what? Pick it up and get it done now. Because you're sick of it. And I really want to cast on the next jumper on my Make 9, which is an Andrea Mowry one, and I cannot remember what it's called. Pink Velvet, but mine's going to be blue and silver. I really want to cast it on. So the other thing I've been working on is my Hexi Cardy. Now, I can't remember which one's which, but... So if you remember, I did the sleeves and I was like, I'm done. I don't want big baggy sleeves. I'm done with that. That's enough for me. What do I do? Because it's not wide enough. And a few guys, I'm going to lose a stitch. Hang on. Let me just move me donut. Oh no, I can't move me donut because that's telling me what. No, I can, that's fine. Right, so I asked for advice because I didn't know, because I'm not following a pattern. You know, Mrs. Crochet here. I didn't know what to do because it wasn't wide enough here, like where the hexie stopped. I think, where did the hexagon stop? Where the green is. So it wasn't wide enough, and I was like, I don't know what to do. And I think it was Carrietta who said, just go sew the sleeve up and then just go around and around the sides and the bottom, which is what I've been doing. So I've been going, so I sewed up the sleeve. Can't explain anything at the minute. I sewed up the sleeve and then I've been going around like this. So this, like this. And that's working really well. And I'm almost, I think this one is all, it's pretty much there. Like I put my sleeve in, I think it needs like maybe one more row and then it's the edging. So yeah, and then I've got to go, obviously extend my sleeves and then do the bottom. And that's one side done. And then this side, I don't think it's as much as that side. No. This side is... Oh, actually, I think it's like probably about the same. I do tend to try and do a few rows on one and then do a few rows on the other to try and keep them equal. So, look, I'll show you them together. Oh, look! I absolutely love it. Now, my issue is I don't have a lot of yarn left. That's not all I've got, but I don't have much more than that. So I need to buy some colour burst from Stylecraft because that's what this has been made in. It has every colour except the fireworks colour in it. Just purely because the fireworks colour is quite red and it just really stood out like a big sore thumb and it didn't look right. So I took the red out, but every other colour is in here. So I have been umming and ahhing like you wouldn't believe, trying to choose what colour to order because I don't need all of them. But they're all so pretty and I can't decide which one to get. I probably only need 2 balls. And I did narrow it down to 3 balls the other day. Oh, I don't know. It's so pretty. So I need to nail that and get that done. I love the pinks in it and I love the blues in it, but I also do love the greens in it. Which is pretty much all the colours. Like some of them, like this one, I can't remember the colour name of it, but it is pink, but it's got green in it. So like I can pick like that, and there's one that's like predominantly blue with bits of yellow in. That one's probably getting chosen to keep with the blue. Yeah, I'll decide eventually. I will. I do have 2 more like of the predominantly green, just little scrappy bits. They'll do me a couple of rounds, but that's it. I really do need to get it ordered so I can get that finished, because I would like to get that finished at the end of this month too, after Rococo. I just have a lot of like WIPs that have been going on for such a long time, and I'm just really fed up of them now. I really want a whole new set of have I just dipped that yarn into that? No. I want a whole new set of WIPs. I'm sick of my WIPs. So that is my Hexi Cardy. And finally, because it is Crack the Whip month on Patreon, and these have been languishing, I don't even know how long. I'll look it up on my Ravelry project of when I started them, but seriously, these have been on my needles for way too long than I care to remember to mention. I was going to say remember, but to mention. So these are my Volturi Palace socks. Let me just grab a blocker so you can see them a bit nicer. Right. So the Volturi Palace socks are a sock pattern by Rachel Coopey. They are based on the palace in Italy in the Twilight saga. Is it a saga? I don't know. The Twilight books about the sparkly vampires. I know a few of you love Twilight. I don't mind Twilight. I'm not like, oh my god, or anything. But I'm also not like, oh my god, over it either. I'm just like, yeah, it's all right. It's, you know, sparkly vampires. I find that a bit weird, but it's all right. So these are based on that. There's like a big posh palace that they go to, if you haven't seen the film, in Italy, and the Volturi are like the head vampires or the vampire council or whatever, and they go there, and this is based on the palace, basically. This, I don't know why I'm explaining it all, but it's got like these intricate fake cables. And then it has, which you could see better here, like these little mini cables. And then a lot of twisted stitches. It has this little checkerboard colourwork bit at the top. And then just double rib, little garter bits. The toe has also got a bit of colourwork on it where you can see it going up like this. They are beautiful, beautiful socks. Mine is a scrap from Botanical Yarns, and then this is Haar. Yes, Haar from HAAR, from Nervus Fibre. Haar is like a fog that we get on the northeast coast of England and Scotland. Yeah, it's just a big fog thing that apparently only exists in the northeast of England and Scotland. I don't know why. And that's what it's called, Haar. So that's what this colourway is. It's absolutely stunning. I love Nervus Fibre's yarn. She's amazing. But yeah, and I cast these on so long ago. They are a toe-up sock. And I was enjoying them. I think it's just that you have to concentrate to knit them. So I got that far with, well, I finished one, obviously. And then this is how far I got with the second one. Now the last Crack the Whip mal we had for Patreon, which was in February, I was like, right, I'm getting these Volturi Palace socks done. And then I never touched them. Because I had other things on, I wasn't able to. I ended up having to do some work knitting for that entire month, and I didn't get any whips cracked at all, which is why I'm getting sick of my whips, because these have been languishing for God knows how long. My Hexi cardigan has been going on forever. My Rococo has been going on forever. I also have a yellow sock of Terry's that I need its partner. I've got a pink sock of my own that needs its partner. And I have Terry's Dark Soul socks, which, if you are new, they are basically plain knitted dark grey socks, which I've done. The socks are done, but I've got to duplicate stitch a lot onto them to represent this game that he really, really likes. And it's his birthday on the 6th of June. And I would really like to have them done for his birthday. So they are my Crack the Whip plans. This is next, Rococo, but then I really do need to sit and do these dark soul socks and see if I can do it. I'm dreading it because I think that's why I'm not doing it. I'm not picking it up because I just feel like I'm not going to be able to do it. All the duplicate stitch, or I'm going to make them really tight or something. I don't know. But time will tell. So yes, Volturi Palace socks by Rachel Coopey. They are really pretty. You just need to be concentrating. That's all. I love this bit. It's really cool. But yeah. And that's the yarn. Gorgeous. And here's the mini. I'll show you the mini too. Come on, camera. There we go. So it is hard, isn't it? I wasn't making that up. Yes. So that's the Nervus Fibre label. Let me put the sock away. In case you haven't heard of her. She's based in Scotland. And there's the Haar. But that's it. That's all I've worked on, which I feel like I've just absolutely flown through and waffled at you for 20 minutes. But that is literally it. I just need to get things done. I am really, really like, I know I keep saying it, I'm just sick of my projects. I really am. I'm just like, I need a new cast on. But I can't. We refuse to cast anything on until I've finished at least my Rococo. Like, I've got to. I've got no designs on the needles either at the minute, and that makes me feel a little bit antsy. My brain is constantly going, you shouldn't be doing this. You need to be designing something. You shouldn't be knitting these things because they're just for you. You need to be designing something. And that's not what you need. So I probably need to get something on the needles. I do have to cast something on soon, although I do have like plenty of time. The Daedalus Cal started. So the Daedalus socks are the Cozy Toes Cal for May and June. And some people have already finished them. Like, what? So I need to get a pair cast on because I'm trying to join in with the Cal every 2 months because it's a 2-month Cal for the year. So the next 2 months is Daedalus, which is a mosaic sock. It is not a colourwork sock. There's no float. There's no tightness in the knit. It's literally knitted with one colour per round, and you create the pattern by slipping stitches. And Daedalus is a really simple mosaic because you only slip 1 stitch per pattern repeat. So it's really easy to do. Once you get it in your head, you're flying with it. And I think that's why people have finished already. And a lot of them have said it's really addictive. They're really enjoying it. So that's nice. And it's really nice for me to hear. I have got other mosaic, I have another mosaic sock pattern that is much more complicated. You're slipping maybe 3 or 4 stitches per repeat. So that's a bit more tricky. So Daedalus is a really good one to like test your, dip your toe in the water. That's the terms I'm looking for. Dip your toe in the water of mosaic because it's really fun. Mosaic is really fun. You create this like what looks so complicated, and it's like you're like, I did that, and it's really, really simple, and no one needs to know. You can tell everybody that you're just a master of manipulating yarn, and really you just done hardly anything. Lovely Caitlin, who is Shayla Bobby, I think her podcast is Shayla Bobby. She's lovely. She sent me some hats for my wedding. So she sent me these two. How cute. So I've got a crocheted one and a knitted one from her. This is my wedding colour. I'm going for plum. So my bridesmaids are wearing this colour, and my flowers and things like that are in this colour. I love it. I love it so much. But I said to there's a lot of them in Discord who wanted to help me with the hearts knitting, especially since I've done 3 and no more because I haven't had a chance. So a few of them have started knitting hearts, and I was saying, like, don't worry if you can't get the exact colour, because it's going to have to be variant, because it's a really difficult colour to match every time. So she did send me a dark purple one, but I mean, they're going to look amazing. I'm going to put some in the bouquets on sticks maybe, and then we're going to string some and just put them on people's plates and everything. They can take them home with them if they want to. So yeah, little knitted hearts and a crocheted heart. So thank you very, very much to Caitlin. She also so kindly sent me a Chiago lace fixed 2.25mm, which is US 1. She said she had it spare, so she sent it to me. Thank you so much. I struggled so much with sock needles, like this section between the cable and then going into the metal part of the needle, like pushing it over, it just makes my thumbs hurt so much. All the needle I had just started, like, I don't know why, but I just that section. And people in the comments were saying to me to try Chiago fixed. Terry got me one for my birthday, and it is the best sock needle I've ever used, ever. But it's just, they are slightly pricier than everything else, which is probably why you pay for what you get, don't you? So the fact that she sent me one, and now I have 2. My army of Chicago is happening. So thank you so much, Caitlin. Honestly, you're a superstar. And that's helping me to knit more hearts, because I'm being very naughty. And my lovely friend Em also sent me a belated birthday present. She got me a lovely mug. She got me some sweets, and she sent me this. Oh, how lush is that? This is Blueberry Jam by Woolly Mama. And it's absolutely stunning. I love it so much. That's the Woolly Mama label. So yeah, this is 4-ply fingering, 75 superwash merino and 25% nylon. And yeah, 425 meters. It's so beautiful. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but I'm just going to cuddle it for now. So that's all the yarn related things I've got to tell you. In other news, I think I did tell you that Terry was going for his second part of his bike test. Did I tell you that? So he passed his first part, which was, how much have I told you? I can't remember, you know. So he did, a while back, he took his first part and he failed. I know I told you that, because he was making it too hard on himself. He went recently and took it again and passed, with no faults. So he'd gone from failing to like passing it with flying colours. So he passed with no faults. Then he had, for the motorbike licence that he wants, you then need to go out again and just ride around and like kind of like a driving test in a car. But obviously the instructor's behind you on his bike. And he went out and did that, but he failed that because where we live, it's like a village area and there's not a lot of like built up traffic. Like there is some like heavy traffic areas, but not very much. It's not like going into a town or a city at all. and where the test is, it's not a city, but it is a busy town, and he wasn't used to driving around there, and it was the roundabouts that messed him up. He kept getting a little bit confused on the roundabouts when there was so much traffic. He also avoids roundabouts because he thinks they're the most dangerous place for a bike because people just don't see them when they're in a car. So he does try to avoid roundabouts, and that's where he failed because he's not very good on them. So he has his next test booked for June, and he is going to head down to the town, which is like a 20-minute, 25-minute drive away from us, and then just practice around the town, practice on the roundabouts and everything, and get himself used to it ready for the test. And then he never has to go there again if he doesn't want to. So fingers crossed he passes the next time, and then that's him done with his bike tests and everything, and he can spend the summer riding around on his big boy bike, and he'll be very, very happy. Yeah, so that's happening. Wedding planning is full steam ahead. I think I said I got my dress after a really bad experience in one wedding shop, which was horrendous. I did get my wedding dress in the second shop I went to, and they were wonderful, and my dress is just absolutely beautiful. Like, I'm blown away. I will show you pictures after the wedding, obviously. Yes, so we've got to get Terry's suit next. That's the next priority. But all the little bits are coming together. Me and my future mother-in-law went down to the wedding venue yesterday because they had a wedding show on. So I took her down there so she could see the room, because she's doing the floral decorations and everything. So I took her down there so she could see the room, and she'd already done a centerpiece decoration for us for the table, but it was like about this big. And then when we went in to see yesterday, and she saw the size of the actual tables we'll be sitting on, it had floral displays that were like this in the middle, and she was like, I need to make my floral display, my center displays much, much bigger. So she went away with a lot of ideas, and yeah, I just can't wait. It's going to be so nice. So it's full steam ahead on that. Bridesmaids ordered their dresses yesterday as well. I went around there, and we one of my bridesmaids is very far away. She lives at the other end of the country. She lives in Brighton, and that's my maid of honour. But then my other one is local, so I only have the two. So me, mother-in-law, and my local bridesmaid got together last night, and then we video called my maid of honour, who is also going to be she's my future sister-in-law. She's Terry's sister. We video called her, and then we all sat and just we were sharing links to bridesmaid dresses we've been looking at, and we all picked one that we all liked, and they ordered it last night. So that's exciting. So hopefully they fit, and then we're done, because otherwise we're back to the drawing board. But yes, full steam ahead. It's all coming together, slowly but surely. I'm getting slightly less stressed. I'm not. I'm really stressed. I'm really stressed. I'm trying not to be, but I'm like, I need to get everything done. I'll be fine when all the ducks are in a row, and I know my dress fits me fine, because I'm panicking about that. It does fit at the minute, but I'm just like, I don't even have a bit of chocolate in case I put a pound on. And then my dress doesn't fit me. So, yeah, got anything else to tell you? Caden's now in having his GCSEs. They started, he had his first exam yesterday, which is his psychology exam. He felt like it went really well. I think his next exam is next week. And this afternoon I'm going up to Rowan School for a VE Day celebration. And yeah, I don't really know what they're doing, games and things, and we're going to go and have our lunches there. So I've got that to do this afternoon. So it's all busy, busy, busy as always. Never stops. Athenaeum tea is in full testing and is going good. I've got almost every size has a tester. The only size is the 62-inch chest. Does not have a tester. Every other size has a tester. And we're looking for a late July release. Testing ends on the 13th of July, so they've had 12 weeks to test, to knit it. So hopefully that's enough time for everybody, and then we don't need to extend, and then I can get it out before August. Fingers crossed. So that is happening, and I just feel like I need to release a sock pattern, but I need to make a sock pattern up first. I do have some in mind, but I don't feel like they're right at the minute. I don't know. I'm gonna see. I need to cast some on and just see what I'm doing. But yeah. So I think that's everything I've got to tell you. I do need to give a big warm welcome to my newest patron, which is Jackie. Thank you so much for joining us. She joined us in UPS, and she will be able to join in the Crack the Whip Mal, and there's also a NUPS quiz this month, and our reigning champ Anne, she's won every one so far. So someone needs to beat Anne. Poor Anne. No, but yes, that's this month. NUPS gets a quiz every other month, and it's quiz month this month, so Jackie would be able to join in with that. What else is going on with Patreon? They've got they get a monthly vlog, which is a fortnightly vlog. They get a fortnightly vlog of all the behind the scenes of everything going on. And then, so they've had one of those so far, which was for April, because obviously how it falls. What else? We've got the Crack the Whip going on. They're all very busy finishing whips. I know Em has finished 5 so far, and we're only on the 9th of May, I think. She had a lot that were just sitting waiting for ends to be weaved in, so she just weaved all her ends in because it was Crack the Whip, and she got them all done. So she's done lots. I know Wheezy's finished a fair few as well. He was finishing off a few with ends weaved in and stuff, and I think it just gave him a bit of a push to get them done. Who else has finished? Anne's finished a couple as well, and I think one of them was a really long-standing shawl that she had. So it definitely does give you a bit of a push to get things done when we do the Crack the Whip Mal. I think a few of us go, right then, I'm going to get this finished. I know I am. So yes, that's what's going on in Patreon this month. It's all fun. All fun and games. So, yeah, I don't think I've got anything else to tell you. I think that's it. Oh, if I think of anything, I'll pop back. I can't think of anything. But like I said at the beginning, thank you very much for everybody new who subscribed. And yeah, it's really, really lovely to have you with us, joining the gang. The gang is getting bigger and I love it. So, yeah, and I will head off. I feel like I've got something to tell you and I can't think what it is. Oh, so in the summer tea video, I said that I would give away I said that I would give away a pattern to a random person, but I'm not going to do that this week because it's only been a week. So I'll probably do it in the next podcast just to give people plenty of time to reply on there. So in 2 weeks' time, I will draw that. I need to make a note of it so I don't forget. And then someone will have won a copy of one of those patterns or a tea pattern of your choice, really, whatever you're fancying. So, yes, that was the other thing I had to tell you. Whew, now I feel better. So I'm going to love you and leave you and say thank you very, very much for watching, as always. And it's just, I love catching up with you guys. So thank you so, so much. And I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.